Where are my lungs?
Let's go deeper. Your lungs lie beneath your ribcage. Air enters your lungs through your trachea. Your lungs lie lateral to the middle mediastinum, which contains your heart. The diaphragm is inferior to your lungs. Shall we look at the lobes? So, your lungs have many lobes. And let's start with the right lung. So, the right lung has the superior, middle, and inferior lobe. The horizontal fissure here is at the level of your fourth rib, and the oblique fissure here separates your middle and inferior lobes. And this is your left lung. So your left lung has a superior lobe and an inferior lobe, and is separated by an oblique fissure.
But what about my blood supply?
Turn around. So here we have the hilum, which contain blood vessels that carry oxygenated and deoxygenated blood around your body, and it also contains the bronchi. So the most superior vessel is your pulmonary arteries, which carry deoxygenated blood from your heart to your lungs. The most inferior vessel is your pulmonary veins, which carry oxygenated blood to your heart. The most superior vessel on your right lung is the bronchi, and here are the bronchial arteries.
Now I know what my lungs are, but what do they do?
Let's take a look.
The primary function of the lungs is to remove carbon dioxide from and add oxygen to the blood. Here we have a respiratory membrane. Gas exchange occurs in the respiratory zone, and the folding of alveoli increases the surface area and therefore increases the gas exchange rate. The respiratory membrane is very thin, averaging 1 micron in thickness, another way the lungs increase gas exchange efficiency. The respiratory membrane has 4 layers: the alveolar wall made up of type 1 and type 2 cells, 2 highly selective basement membranes, epithelial and capillary, and the capillary endothelium. Now let's look at ventilation.
Morning class! So today we're going to talk about forced expiration and inspiration. To give this lecture I am using forced respiration. Forced respiration involves the following muscles: the diaphragm, the intercostal, the scalenes, and the accessory muscles. Both inspiration and expiration of this sort is an active process. During forced respiration there is a bigger change in gas exchange, and this is shown in exercise. And here we have an individual who's exhibiting quiet respiration. During quiet respiration, expiration is a passive process because the pressure in the lungs is greater than the atmospheric pressure, so air moves out of the lungs down a pressure gradient. Inspiration, on the other hand, is never a passive process. The primary inspiratory muscles, such as the diaphragm and the external intercostal muscles, contract to reduce the pressure in the lungs so that air can move into it.
Thank you so much. Now I know what I am.